And another spin off this is what I found, and this is probably more from where I play now, is that everything that I'd say to anybody that's been bullied is write down the conversations that you're having in your mind, in your head. Write them on a piece of paper. And I told my dad when he was dying to do the same thing. Because I said, whatever you're writing down in those conversations is the reality you'll be living. And I know that for a fact, because when I shared in the interview that for me, my story and understanding me come from understanding how I spoke to myself from the time I can remember, and then checked out everything that happened in my life. And by the time I'd got to a termination, by the time I hated myself for that, by the time I entered a relationship and was mentally abused for 10 years, I worked out at 30 to look back at the conversations in my head, and I could not blame the person that abused me, because he reflected exactly how I spoke to myself in my head. So I had to take ownership of actually being honest with myself and how I spoke to myself, my expectations, my judgments, and everything. And that's why I say, if we write down our conversations to ourselves that we have about ourselves first, the judgments and everything else, then watch it play back to us.